Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Al Talks podcast. I have news, lots of news. One of the news things is not good news. Monday night, this has happened Monday this week. But I didn't know about it till Tuesday or Wednesday, or was it Thursday? I found out this week. So this place called Minty's, I think it's called Minty's Indie Club or some shit in Dublin. They were charging comedians to perform at their open mic, which is obviously a big no-no. This happened at the International Comedy Club. Now, the International wasn't even aware about this at all. They have been made aware since, because the thing is, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, they don't charge rent for any of the events that go on during that time. I think the only time, not sure about this, but I think they charge for the comedy shows for rent wise. But I mean, that's, they're big events and stuff like that. So, but, this created a massive scandal because, and it was, Ross who runs the, what's going on there? Yeah, Ross who runs the open mic at the Columbia Bar, the one that I did a couple of months ago in Mullingar. He wrote a really nice statement regarding that issue. He said, "Look, I don't pay. Not that I don't pay. What you call it? I don't charge comedians to pay because they bring entertainment and business to the pub. Same as any pub that comedians perform, they are bringing business. Why would you charge the musicians? Because most of the time, at the moment, I'm not a paid comedian. When I travel up, it's all on my own pocket. Like I say, I have a full-time job, so it's. And Ross made that point. He's like, look, this takes up a lot of people's times, and between travel and stuff like that. And he said, I always try to be very accommodating, trying to organize lifts for people and stuff like that, which he does. Like he's it's very good that way. And a lot of other organizers and comedians spoke up and saying, and it was, to be honest, it wasn't great that had happened. And to the people who actually, the performers who went up and paid, I'm not telling I'm not telling people what to do, but at the same time, I wouldn't have. I would have just told them to go fuck themselves, because I have never ever gone to any open mic and gone up to perform and be asked to actually pay to play, because I've heard about this. Like Joey Diaz talked about this years ago, that some places in the US were doing this, especially around California. I think they would charge like $7 for performers to perform, and it's the same thing. They're going, especially if it's an open mic, they're not getting paid. They're going up there because they love doing comedy. Same as myself. I enjoy doing it. I really like it. I mean, it's because it's so much fun. Like, I mean, we're sitting down. This week I did Giggles. Feckin wasn't on because Fimmer McGee's had they were using that room for that venue downstairs for other things. So I think Feckin is only on once this month. I'm not sure if we'll be able to make it. But, so I stayed in Giggles for the entire night, and at the end we were having a conversation about, with like two comics. One the host of Giggles, Conor Ward, and then a friend of mine, Owen Fagg, was a comedian. And Conor was saying, like Seinfeld, he was talking about Seinfeld. He said Seinfeld loves comedy, and he also loves hanging around with comedians. He goes, like, if Seinfeld said, if we walked into this pub and he found out we were comics, he goes, he'd sit down and talk to us more so than everybody else that would recognize him for being in the Seinfeld show, because he goes, look, he's a comedian's man, true and true. And that's like that's his thing. Same as, I'm by no standards anywhere near him, but you know what I mean. Like that's the same. Like I love sitting down and talking with comedians. Like I mean, Giggles. The entirety of Giggles Tuesday night was great because that's all we did. It was a load of comics. Like the thing that happened was it started a bit later because we didn't have the bar didn't have a bar staff. They actually had to call in someone from their day off at work. But I'm glad she came in because otherwise there would have been no Giggles and I would have had no gig that night or any this week because that was my only opportunity this week. So it was, and the minute I walked in, like downstairs, there was like a few people drinking, but the rest of us is about 20 comics, you know. And the minute I walked in, like I know a lot, over the couple weeks going to Giggle and stuff, I know a lot of them and stuff, but I could never imagine any of them giving Bill O'Connor €5 to perform because that's just fucking ridiculous. But yeah, so that happened. But yeah, it's yeah, Bray's been postponed a week as well, so it'll be on in 2 weeks' time on the 20th. So I have it there in my notes somewhere. The set is going to be 8 minutes long. I thought it was a 5 minute set, but it's 8. So this is going to be really fun because last time we did a long set was at that charity gig that we did, Stand Up for Ukraine, that Rob organised, where I ate a lot of ice cream and won that prize in the raffle. Um, but yeah, I mean, it was like it wasn't a nice thing that happened. The fact that those people had to go and pay because, like I said, the venue's been made aware of it, and I don't know if that place will be, if Minties will be going on there anymore. To be honest, hopefully it's not, because like I said, it's bullshit. It really is. Like I mean, I'm taking, I'm paying for me to travel up and stuff like that. Like and saying that I wasn't there on Mondays either, so because I was working. So like I was in Dublin Tuesday and Wednesday. But it is. But I really like the fact that all the comedians up at Dublin, they really rally around this, and we reached out. Well, not we, but other people reached out and trying to solve the issue straight away and stuff like that. But it's unfortunate that it happened. And Minties did give out a big. They gave the reason as to why they were like, oh, well, the reason they said they were charging the comedians to perform was because they had to rent their room, which is not true. Because, like I said, the International doesn't charge rent for Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. So, it's stupid, like. But unfortunately, like I said, it happened. So it did make me a little angry. Because, like I said, I've never ever paid to perform at an open mic ever in my life. And I've been doing, like, even before I started comedy, like I said, I think I mentioned before that I used to play music with Kieran McGann from Plastic Cowboys at the open mic where I do comedy now, and you know, at my friend's father's bar. So it's it's just crazy, like, to be honest. But that's, I suppose, this is the times we're living in where people think whatever the fuck they want. But unfortunately, it can't because word got out and it was promptly put to a stop, which is, I'm glad that happened. But yeah, so I'd say my next comedy gig will most likely be Bray. Then I'm gonna not do anything, well, not go to open mics next week unless there's one locally, because I wanna put out some content on YouTube and stuff and work with the podcast a bit more, because I have, and I'm sorry, I know I've been neglecting it. I haven't been recording in bulk and stuff like that because I mean, I'm busy, and to be honest, all the travel is making me a bit burnt out, but we persevere, we push on through. So yeah, but sorry for getting a bit randy, but it's just, I thought I'd share what is going on and what the shit that's happening. But other, like, I mean, like I said, I didn't find out about it till 2 3 days later afterwards. I'm glad I didn't, because otherwise I'd been super fucking pissed on Tuesday and Wednesday. So that's gonna be this week's podcast. I'll try and think. Yeah, the April episode will probably come out in like 2 3 weeks. Well, it'll be probably 3 weeks time or so. I'll talk about how that went and the funsies that will be had there. Because I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, this last time I did a long set, it was like 10 minutes. It's going to be 8. It's going to be really interesting. And I shall go and perform it. And I'll report back to you with my success or failure. Because it'll go either way. To new rooms, a new audience, I've no idea. I've been told the locals do not appreciate certain jokes, and that's fine, because I don't have those jokes in my set. But it's be interesting to get crowd's reaction from the stuff I've written, and that's about it. But yeah, so the message of the day is, if you run an open mic, don't charge your performers, because that's a fucking dick move. Because a lot of us are not getting paid, and we're doing it out of the joy of the entertainment. Well, to entertain you, you know. So, at the end of the day, we're performers. We're in the entertainment business. So, you know, we provide this for free. So, at the very least you could do is not charge us to go the fuck up to perform. So, I will leave you on that. Thank you all for watching, and thank you for all the support. And yeah, that's it. Adios, amigos. Bit of Spanish for you out there at the end, or Mexicans. Okay, thanks for all the support, and I'll catch you all next week. Oh yeah, before I go as well, I know I don't really advertise it enough, but these are still available. I have lots of them. Like I said, you can just message me on social media or email me about this, and I get one out to you. They're €250 each. That includes shipping and postage. But yeah, so that is that. And thank you very much, folks, for listening. And I shall catch you another time. Goodbye.